1983, we installed a solar system on a house that could do two things: heat the space and be switched to preheating the water. And I think it has served us very well over the years. I never had to touch anything. This system has worked like clockwork. 10 years ago, I installed some solar panels to generate electricity, mostly for my house and the barn and the shop. Nowadays, my son has big freezers. It covers about a third to half of my electricity. If I didn't have those big freezers, I would spend maybe between $30 to $40 a month of electricity.
I installed my solar in last November. I'm kind of an early adopter and I wanted to get myself an electric car. So back in December of 2016, for a present, I put down $1,000 on a Tesla Model 3. And I said, yeah, I'm going to have this non-polluting, no carbon footprint car. And my daughter said, yeah, and you're going to charge it with MDU's electricity, and MDU burns coal. So you're not gaining nothing except for an expensive contraption. So I thought, well, if I had solar panels and I got the size big enough that it would cover all my ranch duties here, farm, and just a little bit extra for the car because I don't drive much, then I would run a car on sunshine. So I told her, no, I'm not going to run a car on gasoline or any extractive fuels or on coal. I'm going to run it on sunshine. Those are IQ6 microinverters. IQ6 Plus. And they're really neat. Each panel, each one of these 10 does its own thing, independent of the others, and they're monitored around the clock. So if one of them doesn't work, now I wouldn't know it, but my installer would know it. You need to come out and repair it. Currently, I'm using my energy to build up a reserve with MDU on the grid, and I'm covering all my usage. I cook with electric stove. I have an electric fan on my gas furnace and it runs at night. I have outbuildings I light up, and that's what I use it for. This in-phase system, so I can monitor my consumption and production in any 15-minute period. So it really makes a bean counter out of you. You keep looking. But in general, I just want to produce enough to power my car and power my place. I don't consume a great deal, but the panels here in a year's time produce just a little bit more than what I consume. Solar is just kind of laid back. Once you get it installed, it just works.
My favorite thing about having solar panels is looking at the report that we get about our usage and seeing how many trees I have recreated. The amount of carbon that you save by using solar, there's a mathematical calculation you can do to see how many trees you planted, essentially.
My favorite thing is the monthly bill, which after the first month was essentially zero. We paid only the customer charge. Plus we had 500 kilowatt hours banked. It'll be free when we use it. So it's paying off from day one.